What's up, collective? I'm gonna hop right in, get a quick energy check, see what's going on in these spiritual streets. I kind of wanted to tap into the love aspect since in my neighborhood it's been a little rough. Maybe I want to pick up on something a little lighter. So let's see what the spirit got for us in love. Temple. Let's see where we're gonna start. Let's do these. Somebody could want to go on a trip with you. I heard shots fired, but I don't feel like it's like a shots fired. I feel like this is like somebody's putting fuel to a flame. This says body shame, but I'm giving somebody is yearning. And you probably do got some people out here trying to body shame you as if that body ain't T. Clock it, okay? Fixing them. Don't let nobody feel like you need to lose weight, gain weight, grow your hair, cut your hair, put on a wig, put on lashes, put on contacts, take them off, put on nails, get your feet done, get a boob job, get a BBL, whatever the hell. Don't let nobody make you feel like you have to be a certain way to be accepted. If people are making you feel that way, that is not your person, and those are not your friend, okay? Period. Not committed. Okay, let's get a couple of these here. Picking up on some that ain't what I thought I was gonna pick up on. Get to some high vibrational energy. Now we're just kind of taking another side. All right, we have too much. We have seeking perfection. And get one more flyer lat. And don't let nobody tell you too much. For the right person, you exactly enough. And for the wrong people, you could be too much. Like I hate when people say, "Oh, you love me too much." No, I don't love you too much. I'm just loving the wrong person. Because the right person wouldn't feel like it's too much. And then we have staying stuck. But you see that? It's like a spiral. So staying stuck does not mean there's nothing changing. You will always change either for the better or for the worse. People think because they don't make a decision, they're safe. No, not making a decision is a decision. Yeah. Reflection. And understand who you choose to settle down with or who you choose to procreate with is somewhat of a reflection of you. Whether now, then, well, past, present, or future, they were a reflection of you. And possibly still is. So just because you decide that someone may be too much because you're seeking perfection, you could be potentially isolating yourself or sending yourself on some unnecessary spiral. Let's see. What is this too much, Spirit? Too much. Daydreaming. Aid. Somebody is in their head overindulging. They need help. Yeah, gang. Seeking perfection. Death in reverse. Loneliness. I feel like somebody is so used to doing things on their own that I don't feel like they're seeking perfection. Perfection. They just it's like one of those things. If you want something done, you got to do it yourself. You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. It's that type of energy. I feel like people think that you may not want a relationship Like you think about it, but you ain't really pursuing it. I don't feel like it's meant for you to pursue. I feel like those type of things just show up in your life. Seeking perfection. Yeah, relax. You're not doing anything wrong. This too much is a projection. People want you to feel like you're doing too much, you're saying too much, you're too loud, your light is too bright. You get what I'm saying? That's far from the truth. It's a trap. Yeah, okay, that's that downward spiral energy. They want you to feel like you're doing something so wrong that you're losing. If it's a person, you're losing this person's attention. If it's a job, you're losing it because you do too much, you say too much, your attitude. Because this lady in the picture, she's just having a cup of tea, but she could be perceived as having an attitude from the wrong people. She's just minding her business, though. Yeah, staying stuck. Memories. Okay, somebody could be dwelling on something they had or something they lost or something they need to let go of. Reservations, mirror making. Eternal love is at the bottom of the deck. I honestly feel like we cannot bring baggage from old relationships into our new relationships. These divine counterparts are taking a little longer because I feel like the males get caught up on these women. And I can only speak from my point of view. I can't speak for nobody else, so take it how it resonates. Anywho, you got karmic feminines projecting heavily at divine masculine. Then you got karmic masculines projecting heavily at divine feminines. And I honestly feel like if they come together with something so small as a conversation, a lot of this dark energy, a lot of this isolation energy will be obsolete because the love is there, the commitment is there, the alliance is there, the self-love is there. All this stuff, all this good ass energy is here. It's not there for no reason. You just got to keep them squares about your circle because, Lord, they'll have you going round and round and round and round, spiraling for absolutely nothing. So a masculine could be being projected like a divine feminine isn't good enough. She may be a little too much. She's a perfectionist. And they could be projecting at a divine feminine that the masculine is stuck on women from his past, stuck on trinkets, and your beliefs could be an issue, like if you believe in God or if you do divination or you prefer divination over the Bible, they could be trying to make that a thing. But in hindsight, looking at it from a higher perspective, whether you reading the Bible and you're Bible thumping or you flipping cards and calling in divine source, you're still talking to God. So why would that even be a problem? We praying to the same God. Why is that a problem? Just because it don't say John 16:20 don't mean I ain't talking to God. You get what I'm saying? That allow yourself to be able to change and understand that. Yeah, you got the Emperor to the Four Wands. I feel like you know who your person is. The Hermit, the Devil, the Hermit, the Death. Something is going to change, and I feel like you need the ground for it because it might come in faster than you anticipated, or when you just start letting shit go because it didn't pan out how you think it's pan out, then it just start pulling that way. That's the energy I'm getting. Also, we cannot put limitations on how God brings our counterparts in. Some of us are a little more supernatural than others, so the way that they will come in is different. Your relationship will be based off of different scenarios than other people. So don't put limitations on you. Be open-minded enough where you are always constantly growing your consciousness, your divine consciousness. You're always growing it, and you always feeding your imagination, because that is truly how you manifest. Your mind is a magnet, so the things you think about constantly, consistently, is more likely to show up in your reality, whether it's for you or for someone else. And your heart pulls it towards you too. how you feel about it. The emotion you attach to it pulls it towards you too. King of Swords. And all you got to do is put in the work. If you wanna own a business and you started an LLC, you build it, they will come. But first you have to build it. You have to put some work in. You cannot put no work in. Okay? But I'm big on, I don't work harder, I work smarter. And I don't work hard, I work consistent. So yeah, get with it. You got people out here feeling some type of way because they can't get you to absorb their projections of your person. And they can't get him to absorb whatever negativity that they're projecting at him. King of Swords. Not every past life relationship is going to be karmic, but most of them are. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Whoever's been projecting, whether male or female, they invested a lot of energy that they are not getting anything out of. And on a positive note, I feel like your counterpart think it's he know they playing mind games, but he also think it's cute that they think that you feel like you too much for, I'm too much for them, I'm too much for him. I think he thinks that's cute, and I feel like divine feminine think it's cute too. Like, I'm the type of divine feminine. If you out here still wetting your whistle with no intentions, are you really divine? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Are you really divine? Because there's just certain things we out here doing, we're just making better decisions for ourselves as a whole. So there's just certain things divine masculine not gonna entertain, just like divine feminine. Yeah, you got feminine energies under judgment. Like I said, it's feminines out here. It's more feminine energy than masculine energy. So I feel like it's some feminine, some raggedy ass bitches. No, it's some raggedy females out here looking like how they be looking, acting like how they be acting. And they mad because you relax. They're under judgment, but so are you. I feel like you're the empress and you're attracting. And they I ain't gonna call them scallywags, stank hoes, but it's giving. They're birdie right now, and I feel like they want him to be like, this wrong with her. Oh, she got a little fupa on, she got some tiger stripes on, little cottage G's on. They want him to like over critique you, and they want you to do the same thing to him. As far as, I feel like it would be more so towards his career, but stand your ground, protect yourself, because whether if your divine counterpart is up right now or is crossing, like whatever, you not attracted to this person because of their finances. If he has a job and or career and or business, whatever that is over there, you're not attracted to him for what he can do. You're attracted to him because of how he makes you feel. Solely. Everything else is just an add-on. And it should be vice versa, even though most divine masculines don't want their divine feminines to work. But at the end of the day, they should be more supportive than anything, because why not? Knight of Cups. I always say, I would love my husband to be like, hey, sit down. I don't want you to be at work. I want you to be at home, pregnant, cooking food. Whatever you like to do, I want you to do it. And I'm cool with that. But if ever comes a time where my husband has to sit down, my divine masculine has to sit down, just trust and believe everything gonna be taken care of. Everything. It's like he never left. You get what I'm saying? I want my husband to feel just as safe mentally, physically, emotionally, financially as I do with him. It just makes sense to me. Even if, you know what I'm saying, I ain't punching the clock. Like, I gotta have a nest egg somewhere for something. Look, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands. You got people out here really, really messed up about the actions they done took towards you, the projections they projected too much negative energy at you, for one, and you maintaining this mirror making energy, as trusting in God, trusting in your angels and your spirit guides. And it's just like they've been doing it so long. Now they have to sit in this energy. They have to sit in this energy while you still over here shining. The star you are. The star seed you are. Yeah. Even if you have to move at a slower pace, at the end of the day, they say the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's also the more stable and reliable one. You can depend on the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and this is fated to happen. It was fated for your counterpart to see these people the way they are, and it was fated for you to see these people the way that they are. They want y'all to juggle each other. I don't feel like that's necessary. I don't feel like you guys are. I feel like there could be some irritation though. Yeah, reflection. That's having you reflect on you and him reflect on him. But these karmics, they finna be set down so they can reflect on they stank-hole energy. Yeah, trying to control soulmates, twin flames, being overly invasive, wanting to know other people's business is a disease. I'll put it right up there with jealousy and envy. Nosiness. Yeah. 9 of Cups. You got somebody in the background that's being very, very selfish when it comes to your wish fulfillment. They want you to feel stuck, but you're not. You and your person look at each other like this, like y'all both are emotionally fulfilled with each other. Despite the 9 of Swords in the back. Like, these people want you to be stressed out about him, and they want you to be stressed out about her. It never gave that, though. Let's get one more. I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. Wherever you at on this timeline, I would just continue focusing on myself, doing things that make me happy, and everything gonna balance out just like it's supposed to. King of Swords to the Ace of Cups. Trust me when I say this. Hell, trust yourself. When you know it, when you see it, when you hear it, when you feel it, trust it. Yeah, he could want to come in and be real passionate with you. Some fire behind this one. And it's also some fire behind what he want to create with you, what he want to build with you. Or she. Take it how it resonates. There's no gender in tarot. Alright, let's close it out, Spirit. Oh yeah, one from here, one from there. Yeah. Perseverance, discipline. And at the bottom of that we have pride. And I feel like this is a message to me too, because I've been getting so much heavy projection on me. I'll be ready to cuss everybody out. When I say anybody can get, I mean including DM. I'll be ready to cuss him out too. But that's not fair. It's not. So what God is saying, you are persevering through this energy. It's shifting. This purple is your crown. You know it. Just continue to be disciplined. Try not to slap nobody. Try not to cuss nobody out. Emphasis on try. But you got to do what you got to do, you know? Because I don't play no games with nobody. I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it, how I want to say it. Okay? Because I don't want to be at home like, damn, I should have said. Let's get 2 from here, Spirit. As long as you discipline on things you have not ended, I feel like you still on the right side of things. People want you to feel like you're too disciplined. You don't party enough. You don't get out enough. That's not your business. It's not their business. But this is what's in the energy. Yeah. Place of resistance. Place of remembrance. I feel like your person's gonna help you Stay in touch with your inner child. I feel like y'all do that for each other. Something about the fall seasons. Libra, Scorpio, Thanksgiving. Something about that time frame. And then we have parking lots, court. And I feel like those people are projecting onto you. A lot of that energy is their energy. Like this winning at all costs from things they invest in is given. If they don't slow down that path they on, they gonna end up in court somewhere in a judicial system, pleading their case. While they trying to say you seeking perfection, they gonna be right up there trying to show perfection so they don't get into too much trouble. Let's do one more spirit. Yeah, birthplace of dreams. They always say you can't get rich where you was born at. You can't find a husband where you was born at. And in some cases I really do believe that, but in this one not so much. I believe when it's time, whatever is for you will honestly show up to you. You're pulling it in mentally, physically, emotionally. You're pulling it in, knowingly or unknowingly. So relax, chill. If you're in this perseverance energy, be compassionate with yourself, because a lot of people want you to be hard on yourself. They want you to be hard on everybody else, okay? Don't do that. Keep them mad by simply loving yourself enough to be compassionate with yourself. Talk to you soon.